Alright guys, welcome back to the Sexy Brutale. Now, I cut the last episode a little bit short because I was afraid that it was going to go on super long. I didn't want to make like an hour and a half long episode. So we're going to spend this unraveling the Sexy Brutale mansion secrets. Staff member looks grimly dispassionate. He's doing his job without malice or pleasure. So it's interesting now we get to see. Sixpence is frozen perfectly in time. His face shows disbelief and agony. So, oh my gosh, I can't even look at the map. All right, whatever, let's go. Wow, now we're in the, oh my gosh. So is he showing us all of the murders now at the end? Oh, the heart of the casino, our friend Clay. In this scenario, I had him die from a shot of venom from the same spider which would go on to devour his precious wife. He did like a drink, Clay, but never when he was working, you know. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and look at these. There's almost a sense of sadness in the lifeless mechanical eyes of Sixpence prototype robot. The poison has burned the flesh around Clay's mouth down to the bone. It's a horrific way to die. Okay. So we're seeing all the places that they died. So fitting. She was so beautiful, Trinity. The moth by moonlight. It was Clay that called her. She loved that name. A moth. So I thought it very fitting for her to be eaten by my giant spider. Is he the Marquis? I never had one, you know. I'm sure nothing could possibly grow that big, but by gods, I wish they did. I would have kept it in a room just like this one. But he didn't actually have, this is like a fake thing? You cannot imagine the terror she must have felt, bound in thread, waiting for the end. A creature from a nightmare. Tequila's body is covered in deep cuts. Yeah, so we know that was Tequila. We had already looked at that before. There's the willow blue thing. This one was rather fantastical. When we found that fish, I did so want to believe the stories. A voodoo fish. I rather suspected it was just a guppy with some particularly bright colors. The man who sold it to me must have thought I was the most gullible person under the sun. But I wasn't paying for the fish, I was paying for the story. Eleanor called me a fool, but she did love to watch him in this tank. Best fortune I ever spent. I'd like to say that Willow would never have hanged herself, but then a long time ago I stopped even trying to pretend I could understand what another person might do. Wow, this is like a real mind bender, I feel like. Willow's face is contorted in agony. At one point you thought this creature held the answers, but he is just fiction, a boogeyman. I did think that, actually. Miss Tequila Bell, what a voice. She was a living work of art. I murdered her with the notes of a song, and then had my staff throw her body down a garbage chute. So this is the Marquis? The staff member appears to be taking a certain amount of pride in the carnage he created. Tequila, bleeding to death from deep lacerations all across her body. Stained glass window, smashed to pieces. I wonder what happens if I look through here before I go through. Oh, it actually shows you what the next area is gonna be. I guess we don't really need to know that. This one was a bit to figure out. This one. Grayson, Red. It really wasn't a party until those two got here. Grayson really is such a complete scoundrel, but my god, he's fun. Or at least he was at least. Red really would have done anything for him. I'm almost certain that it would have been so much more painful if Grayson had gone second, and Red had to watch him die first. Yes, perhaps I'll change this one. So he created these stories to explain these people dying, even though they already died through a fire. What kind of maniac imagines torturing a man in this way? Gave his own life to try and save Grayson. Yeah. I mean, this is so interesting. This is so weird. Aram, I smelted him down in a furnace like a big gold bar. My mansion had many strange and wonderful creations, but a lift that doubled as an incinerator, that would have been something. So I didn't actually make this. I like to think that if Aram were able to choose how he went, then perhaps he would have chosen something like this. Though in a way he almost did. It's interesting that he's showing me like all of these different things. Like I wonder if I can like escape this time loop. Fire blast from the furnace, yeah. There's a small hope that his heart gave out before he burned to death. We're talking about Aram. Oh, and there's Thanos. Thanos, what a mind to waste. It wasn't just this mansion that he built, you know. There are similar works of architectural genius all over the country. Wow. He was grouchy and often tiresome old man, but that mind was like a cracked diamond. At least his work still lives on. Well, Boone, you heard my confession. Alright, as I said, I am a murderer. This is not a brag or a boast. I am not good or clever for it. I am sinful and gross. I have killed everyone in this mansion. But there is one person who didn't die. Me? Or himself? I wonder if he's talking about himself here. This beautiful golden elevator is the connection between the horror upstairs and the madness down here. Thanos' body is charred to a crisp. The furnace cooked him through. Alright, we're back here. One man who survived the events of the day here, who woke up in a broken body with a broken mind. They put a mask on his face and a machine forced him to breathe until he was fit to stand. If what that man in the gold mask says is true, then the mask is a breathing aid? Who are the staff here? Are the staff? Oh my gosh, are the staff the dead bodies of the people? Are they killing themselves? A man who served his time, but time that could never be enough. Oh my god, that'd be such a mind... Oh my gosh. Whoever was in the cell, they must have been here for years upon years for a tree to grow this large. A man who lived when all the others did not. I would like you to meet that man, Boone. I would like you to meet him and then decide if this day should end. Like, time's running out. Crypt is marked Lucas. It is empty. Crypt is marked Eleanor. You know somehow that the grave is real. She is not here. And this door we couldn't get in before. The answers will be behind these doors. Come and find me there. She and I will be waiting for you. So we have to somehow get behind this door now. Heaven and hell staircase, okay. So it woke us up here. We're back in the time loop. And we're gonna figure out how to try and get up there. So I can't go up here because there's a dude there. Number 2 is going up there. Like the 2 of clubs or hearts or something. It's glowing hard on the door. Okay, let's use this then. Blue flames die down. I wonder if this ruby heart ring will let me get into all of those blue doors now. Oh my gosh, guys, this is getting crazy. We watched that guy go in that room. The chapel. Oh, the chapel. So that's the guy that goes. Knowledge of this place floods your. I don't even know what this Thanos ability does. So that's the 2 of diamonds. So he goes in through here. And where's this guy go? Guy goes here. 5 and then disappears and goes over here. And then waits. He's the first one to go. Interesting. It's cool that I can see, like, I can see where everybody is now in the room. So you can see everybody, even the ghosts, like, move around. All right. Well, we're back in the chapel now. So what am I supposed to be doing in this chapel then? I guess we'll use the chapel winding key. Bullet. Yeah, this guy dies at like 4 o'clock. Let's sync up here. Let's do it at 4 p.m. He gets shot. We know that. Plan B was just going to be beating you to death with a candlestick. Do I have to go through and save everybody at the same time? Oh my god, no, there's a ghost here. Let's talk to him. So we talk at last. It's been a long road for you. All to come back here. Take this, and I'll play on. Okay, so we got cards. Got an invitation. I thought we could break that glass. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Like, do I have to go through and save everybody again? Wait a sec. Is that something that wasn't there before? No. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at this. Who is that? All right, so I'm trying to look at people here, right? Oh, that's Grayson. That's Grayson in red. Okay, sorry. So we know he comes in, kills him, leaves. Then the 2 of diamonds goes out through here. And he goes up through here. And they all teleport over there. And then 7 of clubs is the last one. And he goes through there. So do I have to save everybody now? I'm gonna see if that would even be possible. So I have to wait for... I don't even think it's possible because you have to like... You would have to be so spot on with everything. I don't think it's possible. I wonder if something is going to happen if I restart the day. Let's see what happens if I restart the day, because I did use the chapel binding key here. Okay. I can't talk to Sixpence though, that's the thing. I'm a little lost at what to do here, guys. Like, let's take a look at the brochure. I feel like I'm gonna have to use Eleanor's mirror walk for something, but to what effect I do not know. Witch rooms, heaven and hell staircase. Okay, basement. Gardens. So I need to talk to Lucas. And it said that it said it would be through here is where the stuff is. I got an invitation. What was the invitation for? I don't even know what that was for. I was right. Oh my god, I was right. Okay, so you just had to go back to the beginning. I was like, I feel like I should be able to break this. Well found. Time froze when I did that. So I'm like, I got out of the loop. That's a little bit of a stretch to like figure out unless you were like really paying attention to the story, like what to do. Because that's the other only stained glass window that we couldn't do. I kind of wish the ghost or something would say like, kill the stained glass window or something. Are we in the library? Nope. I cannot control you. I cannot make you part of my world, not truly. But perhaps once you see, you will decide for yourself whether or not this world is right for one of us. I'm really glad I couldn't go back and save everybody. Like, this is Lucas Bonds, the Marquis of the Sexy Brutale. Okay. Lucas. My Lucas. I have brought us all here to judge this man, or rather to sentence him. His guilt is not in question. You don't understand, please. He's a good man. We shall see. Boone, watch carefully. There's time, still plenty of time. If it's sixpence calculations after all. The explosives are all primed. Everything will go off once the stroke at midnight. A garden full of my guests safely outside by then. And a garden full of witnesses. It's clear okay, it's risky. But the insurance, it's a new life for Eleanor and I. Something a little less extravagant this time. Okay. Lucas. My Lucas. So she is Eleanor, right? Please, he's a good man. Heavy. That's a bomb. Sixpence, I'm afraid I rather lack your finesse. I don't want to see this. You'd be very disappointed, old chap. You've done much neater and smaller job. Oh, where's my... I think I might as well left them in the room. Yes, you turn your face away. How easy for you. How easy to look the other way. I am the one who has to keep everything together. Is it perfect? No. But this is what is right. The closest to right that we deserve. Please, he's a good man. So I think that the Marquis lit the mansion on fire to get insurance money. Yeah. So he tried to get insurance money so he could cash in to start a new life with his family. Unfortunately, something happened. Fire started. And everybody was still inside. Yeah, so he meant to blow everything up when everybody was outside. But his plan backfired, literally. That's the sound that we heard then. I always wondered what that shattering sound was of somebody falling. Oh, he survived that fall. Little Bruce, somewhat broken, but he lived. And there you have it, Boone. This man set a fire to his own mansion for nothing more than the insurance. The guests in the mansion, they didn't truly die to giant spiders or demon fish or crushing cages. They died in that fire that this man set. I have kept this mansion running, embellished the deaths, added some flair, but this is the man truly responsible for the deaths in this mansion. This isn't everything, you don't know. It's more than enough. We will wait, Boone. If you can figure out if you wish to save this man, then go ahead. I will not stop you. What? Oh my god, I have to save him now? You're joking. He did this, Boone. Okay. Alright, so I can't go down there. Stroke of midnight. Okay, so yeah, his intentions were pure, but at least he's a good man. Okay. So basically, I need to try and get out of this room first. Violin for practice. Oh, rip. Rip! That doesn't really give me a whole lot of time to get through there. Can I fix this? All right, so I synced up with that one. Oh, I can't rewind. Okay, so I synced up with that clock. And now what I want to do is I'm going to restart the day, and it's going to put me back wherever he got that clock from. Is my plan. And I think I'm going to have to travel through the clocks. Yeah, buddy. Wait. Barham's wire cutters. Let's get in here first. I want to see what these do. What do the wire cutters do? Can I use these? That saved one person. Wait, the wire is cut. Oh no. Wait, this isn't right. The timer. I made a mistake. This would have gone off early, my god. Boon. I can't run! I can't run! I think we can forgo having the mask chase you, Boone. There's no need for that anymore, not here. Lafcadio, what are you doing here? Please, you have to leave. This I can explain, or rather I don't imagine I need to. I'm so sorry, my old friend. I should have told you, but you can be rather proper, no? I'm going to burn this place down. You know I love this place, it's everything. But I love her more. We have a child on the way, you know. And this mansion, the costs, the sheer drain of it. I'm not that young, reckless gambler I used to be, Laffy. I thought you'd be proud. I've locked these demons up tight. Those demons up tight, no more chasing the high stakes for me. Although I will admit this plan was somewhat thrilling. But I timed it so that everything will detonate once everyone is safely outside. There's one of these devices in every fireplace, and the fireplaces are all connected. But no one will be hurt. But then it's the darndest thing, this wire here has been cut. And I've just noticed a rather terrible mistake. I think if I hadn't been cut, then everything would have gone off early. I can't imagine what would have happened. You see? He never meant it. He never meant to hurt anyone. Please, stop this torture. Eleanor, is that you? Yeah, buddy called it. No, he did not intend, but he acted. And they died. They all died. He killed them, Boone. He killed everyone he ever cared about. His friends, his own wife, his unborn child. We don't deserve to be forgiven. They don't deserve to be forgotten. Don't you see, Boone? This is how I keep them alive. This party, this day. This party, this day. I keep that agony fresh. I see their faces. I remember them. She would have us forgive ourselves. She would let us go. She would have you live. But I'm not ready. I will never be ready. Please, Boone. Boone. Everything you see in this mansion, it's the memory of a broken man. Reliving the nightmare of the night he murdered everyone dear to him. One terrible act that he has wished he could take back. Every second that he has lived since. There's only one man responsible for everything happening in this mansion. Lucas. The same person? Nailed it. Lucas. Is it the same person? It looks like... And his son? What the fudge? What? It's the same person? Oh my god, it's all me! What the f- It's been more than 40 years, Lucas. You've punished yourself long enough. You almost died when you fell. Then it's been like you stayed alive just to make sure you suffered. You were hospitalized, near dead. You went to prison, but it still wasn't enough. You have suffered and missed us every day. You aren't here to forgive you, Lucas. You will never have that. We were gone and we cannot say the words. You cannot ever know if we would say those words. But as much as you have hated yourself, you have always known one thing. In your heart of hearts, you know that I would not have wanted you to suffer forever. One day, enough would be enough. Today can be that day, Lucas, if you want. If you are ready. You don't have to forget. You only have to forgive yourself just enough to live. His very appearance is painful for me to look at. Just as my appearance is painful for you. He is the king of this mansion. He is perhaps the purest glimpse into your soul, my love. Frail, ragged, alone, but beyond powerful. Enough rage and pain and grief to destroy and rebuild this mansion 100,000 times over. Trapped down here, watching his friends murdered over and over through these mirrors. He's the king of this mansion, but a puppet king. It's time to release him from this torment. Take your mask, Lucas. It will return every aspect of yourself. Then let us go. Let us all go. It doesn't mean you forget. I love you. Oh, there's one other option. Walk away. Use the watch. Turn back time. Let the party start again. We will all be here. Your friends will all be here. Your mansion, your memories. You don't have to let them go. It is your choice. Holy sh... So, this is giving me an option of, do I want to forgive myself for what I did? Or go back and restart the day and have everybody live in a torment? I think I have to restart. I don't want to restart the day. I don't want to restart it. If I restart the day, I feel like nothing will have changed. I'll still be living in the torment of trying to save everybody every year. Like, I'm thinking from a meta point, so let's say no. Place is yours, Lucas. It is horrible and broken and twisted. You don't have to be a prisoner here. I loved you. I love you so much, and you loved me. I know you were sorry. I know it's not enough, but it is done. Let some of the pain go. Live your life. Goodbye, my love. Wow, what is going on? I wonder what happens if you restart the day. Like, what legit happens? Oh, does he go save everybody again? It shows like how to solve everything. Wow. Goodbye, my love. Whatever I am always here. Visit if you want to, but don't stay too long. Time to make new memories. Time to live the life you still have. Time to move on, old man. That's what she said at the beginning. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. That just like got so heavy right there at the end. I'm glad we split this final stretch into the 2 episodes though, because there's a lot of lore dropped on us there. Guys, this game is incredible. It's really well constructed. Like from a gameplay perspective, it's really unique. It's really cool crafted. From a story perspective, a lot of it was like I didn't understand what was going on with the whole story, because at the very beginning of the game, you wake up as Boone and you just kind of like follow whatever the lady says, but she doesn't tell you like who she is. She doesn't say like who you are, really. You kind of just assume what you are. You're like, oh, I'm in a chapel, I'm a priest and stuff. And she just kind of says, go and save all these people, and you do. But it's like oh God, wow, oh my gosh. So the game got so much lore dropped on us at the end. I think it's good that they did all of their kind of lore at the very end of the game, because so much of the game is trying to save all of these people, and then to come around to the end saying that you are trying to save all of these people because you are trying to save guilt, with like you have guilt that you've done it. So like, are we actually saving them, or are we just releasing them from this dream that they're in? Like, not dream, it's more of a nightmare, but I don't know, like I don't know how to react. I don't even know. It's really, really well crafted. It's a really good game. It's only $20. Like that's what blows my mind, is like this game is only $20, guys. Like you can go pick this up for $20 and play through this whole thing. There's so much to do. There's so many cards and invitations and stuff I haven't even gotten yet. There are some rooms I didn't even explore in the mansion. I explored most of them, but I assume that those are where like the rest of the cards. I don't even know how many cards I have, but there's obviously like 52 that you can get. So there's like a way that you can do like the whole like game, but it's it's so really like well crafted. So I wonder if I can skip this credit. Oh, I can't skip the credits. And so if I hit start, it shows everybody. It shows everybody saved. But I guess I can go back in and get the invitations and the cards and try and figure that out. So I'm gonna do that probably. Oh, and they changed the background too. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back and do that on my own time, guys. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the game. It's very well crafted. I recommend anybody to go play it. If you guys finish watching this, maybe you already played the game, get your friends to go play it because it is really fun to play through, and I'm glad that we were able to explore this together. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna end it here, and I hope you guys really enjoyed, and look forward to the next video. I will see you guys next time. Later.